we are back. We are back. Your boy Big Bird. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to App Stupid Studios. Let's get after it. But first, let's jump into a rap break. Drop them. What up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios, and we pushing a new rap album this month. Sal Miata, The Happening, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Let's Talk About It. That boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's crazy. That whole thing is crazy. And then Cake Up with Kelly Moonstone, that one's alright too. That one's alright. Sprung featuring Peyton. Man, I think I'm sprung. Yeah, that's crazy. Homegirl can just flow. And then whoever did all of her production is crazy because these beats are crazy, out of control. And it's like that. Those are my personal favorites, but you may have more. Anyway, Sal Miata, The Happening, in stores now. Yo, shout out to Sal Miata. Make sure y'all go get the project. We thought it was dope. Something to chill, at a little party, a little get together, throw on. It's dope. People go ahead and get the most out of it. So, I'm going to go from the world of the NFL for a brief second and talk about Curt Cignetti and the Indiana Hoosiers. Now, the Indiana Hoosiers sit atop of college football as the kings of the dance. And for somebody who's been a lifelong, I've been an Indiana fan for years. I've been here through the Tom Allens. I've been through everybody. I've sat there and just got used to us being the doormat of the Big Ten. At one point, I even had to go ahead and stomach losing to Purdue over and over and over when Jeff Brom was there, and Purdue seemed like an emerging program and a thorn in the side of many of the Big Ten rivals. We were getting blown out by Nebraska, Iowa. Everybody put Indiana on the schedule because we just didn't matter. We just didn't matter. Even last year, and this is why you keep receipts. Every college football show, didn't matter if it was Fox and the Big Ten, didn't matter if it was ESPN and all these other hypocrites and prostitutes, they were telling Curt Cignetti to shut his mouth, keep his head down. Indiana's a no-work school. You'll be lucky to get 10 wins in a season. This is what they were saying. You don't want to poke Alabama. Indiana football is a joke. Even Lane Kiffin was like, look at Indiana. Who did Indiana play? Look at Indiana. Look, who did Indiana? Okay. All of these people said everything but let's play. Nobody put them on the schedule. Nobody put them on the schedule. And for the first time in a long time, it felt good just to matter. People don't understand, if you're not from the state of Indiana, what happens is our young men, doesn't matter if you're from it doesn't matter if you're from Carmel, Indiana, Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, South Bend, Bloomington, Jeffersonville. It doesn't matter if you're from Fort Wayne. Doesn't matter if you're from Scottsburg, Austin. All of our kids excel in football. We've got a rich football tradition. Rough and tough. We play in the snow. We play year round. But what happens is other programs out of state come and take our kids from us. Because for the longest perception, Indiana wasn't a football state or a football school. And that was asinine. Some of the greatest football you've seen from Avon, from Kalamazoo, all these different places, Gary, hungry, thirsty, guys out there giving it 110. And then they end up playing for Ohio State, or you end up going to Louisville, or you end up going to Alabama. You end up going out west. And then when you make it to the pros, it's like, oh, okay. We've got a real good football lineage here. But the national media was telling us for years we didn't matter. And for fans like me, that game against Miami was the culmination of saying we do matter. We're not guys who are going to jump off the page and got to pay for our rankings. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm crashing out. Yeah, because a lot of these kids are being pimped by the system, paying for rankings they don't deserve. I said it, sorry, not sorry. But you got a kid who knows how to play. He's not the prototype 6'5", 310, and can run a 4 flat and a 4. He's not him. But he knows proper tackle techniques. He knows how to read defenses. He knows where he should be on all assignments, whether you're doing back shoulder throws, breaker routes. He knows how to go ahead and get up in the chest of a defender. These guys know how to compete on the offensive line with a 3-inch power step. And how he won. There were no 5 stars. There were no McDonald All-Americans. There was no can't miss blue chip pro prospects. Fernando Mendoza played at Cal. He played in the ACC last year. Nobody said nothing about him. He was just another guy who was going to go through the mill. He gets to Indiana, and this thing goes off the charts. They were sitting there talking about, oh, the age of these guys and blah. They know how to play. They know how to play. You had the guard come over from Notre Dame, and the only person in that building in the Orange Bowl who bested Cignetti was sitting behind a desk on a microphone. And I mean, I'm sitting there saying to myself, Indiana matters. You got a guy who snubbed the entire 2025 college playoff. A Notre Dame. And y'all had him up there because you seen the power that the Fighting Irish had to shake this thing down. And if I'm Marcus Freeman, I don't go to ESPN and sit around for the national championship game. I take a page out of Isaiah Thomas's book. When Magic and Bird were playing in the NBA Finals, Isaiah Thomas was sitting in the crowd looking like, this is what this looks like. I want this for myself. That's when you built different. When the Boston Celtics are winning the championship, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and bald Derek White being a menace and running a problem, Donovan Mitchell was right there front and center, looking around when they won the championship and saying to himself, I want this for my team. That's when you wanted it once. But for one night, walk-ons, the no-stars, the team guys, we shined on the national stage. And we gave it just as good as we got it. Hats off to Miami, giving us a hell of a game. The Canes cartel, you know I came for you. You all came for me in the comments. And we made history together. And I got nothing but respect for the Hurricanes, the U. I tip my hat. Cignetti, legendary. Hell of a show. Hell of a show, guys. Hoosier for life. Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know the drill. Get in the comments whether you agree or disagree. Let me know what's going down. It's your boy Big Vern. We'll be back.